when we started thinking about high school several years ago for our oldest daughter, it was really a no-brainer. We knew that Gables High had everything that we desired for our daughter. Her sister followed, and now I have a senior here at Gables. And I think that they all three, the two girls that have graduated, as well as my son, have really been able to experience a true high school experience here at Gables with everything that the school has to offer.
Well, first, I'm a parent that adamantly believes in public school education. Beginning to end, public school has delivered for us. It delivers in all the advanced placement classes like no other option. They've been inspired by the teachers here.
When I started Gables, I came from a relatively small middle school, but a lot of my classmates came over to Gables, which I think helped in transitioning. And before even starting Gables, the IB program does a sort of boot camp kind of thing for a week before school in the summer that kind of like acclimates you to school, like the campus, the teachers. So freshman year, I tried to get as involved as I could. I joined like 5 or 6 different clubs and really found like a huge affinity within like FBLA, which is Future Business Leaders of America. I've also been able to start my own club at Gables, which is really cool, and I don't think you would be able to do at many other schools. So I'm really happy that I've gotten the chance to do that, and that the administration has been very supportive of that club and of me doing that in general. So it's like amazing to see that it like with an organization within Gables, like there's so much room for growth. And I think I've gotten a lot out of that.
I teach at one of the best schools, I feel like, in the country, in the sense that my students are humble. They come from all different backgrounds. It's a public school. It doesn't have it doesn't have like predominantly higher socioeconomic kids. It's got kids from varied backgrounds, different experiences, different stories, and yet my students are so talented that like when I tell them to reach here, they go double that length. I came to Coral Gables Senior High. I survived the IB program myself. It's definitely not the easiest program, but if they do survive it, they get 30 credits. They go to a state school, 30 credits towards their college. It's a 1 year less. I like to tell my students that they can take one less class and still stay for the 4 years. We talk about all kinds of events in this world, and my students are, as they would say, so woke that as I teach them the history that's been happening hundreds of years ago, or 80 years ago, or 70 years ago, they see the parallels today. They're cognizant of it. They rise above it. They send me articles all the time about things that are happening today that are related to things of the past. It's rewarding in that sense. So I'm glad to be a part of that. I'm fortunate to teach a subject that is so relatable in that sense.
One of the reasons I wanted to become involved with Friends of Gables is because I wanted to be sure that Gables was going to be receiving the funding it needed to make sure the campus is at the level that really is going to meet the needs of the students, the faculty, the staff. This is a tremendous school with great students, great resources, and now we're going to begin to see a building or a campus that really meets those needs. There's going to be $26 million allocated for this, so we're talking very soon we're going to start seeing a change. We also want to make sure the campus looks inviting, like a place that they're going to be calling home for 4 years. We're also looking to bring technical innovations to the classroom that will allow the students to meet their educational goals in a better way, and they'll feel comfortable.
It is core to the vitality of any city to have a great public high school option. It would be foolish for the city of Coral Gables not to recognize the importance of supporting its namesake high school, Coral Gables High School. Friends of Gables High wants to be a voice for the school, both in the community and at the county school board level. We want to get the word out about the great things going on here, the wonderful teachers and students and academic programs. We want to get alumni involved and community members to raise money for things not currently funded. And we'd like to see Coral Gables High School recognized as a top public high school in the country.